Occurred, the 14th of October 2008, 1 hour 30 minutes and 0 seconds. Location: Valparaiso, in, USA. Shape, formation, duration: 5 seconds. No of observers. 1 characteristics: aura or haze around object. Left a trail. 3 brownish-orange craft on the morning of October 14, 2008, 1:32 a.m. I was at work on Route 30 and N600W in Valparaiso, Indiana, 46307. I was talking to a fellow worker. He was sitting in the work pickup truck on the driver's side the truck, and the door was opened. The truck was facing east and we were on the right-hand shoulder. I was standing next to the driver door facing east as well. I saw what appeared to be a flash in the sky just a little to the right of me, 2 o'clock. The flash wasn't like a normal flash in the sky, i.e. lightning, or an explosion. It was contained to a small portion of the sky. Then a bright star, in the same area of the flash, began to bulge and seemed to be moving or stretching. Before I could wonder what was happening to the star, a streak of brown came from the left of me, 11 o'clock. It was like the streak you see when you're watching a shooting star. The streak began just above us and to the north, and turned into 3 very fast-moving crescent-shaped objects, then swooped down heading south and turned to the south-southeast. The 3 objects were almost sliding through the curve in the same manner in which a race car slides around a corner. The objects were a brownish-orange and were shaped like a half-moon or crescent with 1 black window in the middle of each side. The objects didn't fly like a plane, they were flying vertically. The rear of the object had a blackish circle. The objects were flying in formation, side by side. The 2 on the right had made a smooth curve and the one on the left came close to the one in the middle and had to swerve to avoid hitting him. It also increased the speed faster than the other 2 and pushed himself ahead as if playing a game with the other 2. The crafts seemed to come from this weird electrical haze and left short gold-orange trails behind them. The crafts disappeared as fast as they appeared, and they also made no sound and had no lights. The craft were no more than 800 feet off the ground, very close. The whole thing lasted nearly 5 seconds, not even long enough to fully comprehend what just happened.
Occurred, the 7th of June 2012, 22 hours 0 minutes and 0 seconds. Location: Valparaiso, in, USA. Shape, unknown duration: 4 minutes. No of observers. 2 characteristics: lights on object. 9 objects in groups of 3 with bright red front lights flew silently NA to SW over Valparaiso, in at 10 p.m. Central Daylight Saving Time. Approximately 9:58 p.m. 3 silent objects were moving from NA to SW over northeast Valparaiso. The lead object appearing to be considerably higher than the other 2. Approximately 60 seconds later, 3 more appeared over the NA horizon heading in the same direction. Again, 60 seconds later, 3 more appeared. They all seemed to be flying in a triangular formation and all had bright red lights in the front. No discernible noise was heard from any of the objects.
Occurred, the 27th of October 2012, 14 hours 15 minutes and 0 seconds. Location: Valparaiso, in, USA. Shape, chevron duration: 4 minutes. No of observers. 3 black chevron-shaped aircraft, black chevron-shaped with Batman-like shaped wings. It was traveling very fast, then took a turn midair and traveled away from us and just looked like a black dot. Someone else must have seen what we did. We have searched online, see if any other reports. No luck yet.
Occurred, the 15th of November 2014, 10 hours 30 minutes and 0 seconds. Location: Valparaiso, IN, USA. Shape, light duration: 5 seconds. No of observers. 1 small white flying object flying faster than a normal aircraft. Looking a pair of hawks flying overhead when I saw a small fast-moving white object flying overhead at a high alt. I could not make out what kind of aircraft it was, nor it was leaving a white smoke trail as other aircraft does. I did not have time to get my camera to take a picture.
Occurred, the 19th of July 2015, 0 hours 0 minutes and 0 seconds. Location: Valparaiso, IN, USA. Shape, unknown duration: sundown. No of observers. 2 characteristics: Lights on object stationary flashing red. Green lights has the look of an evening incoming aircraft as far as the lighting, but much higher, and it never moves, as if on some sort data surveillance. First spotted in the western sky, and now shows up in the southern.
Occurred the 2nd of November 2015, 21 hours 0 minutes and 0 seconds. Location: Valparaiso, in USA. Shape: fireball. Duration: 3 minutes. No of observers. 2 object looked like it was on fire. There was no sound. My husband and I were walking the dogs when he saw this bright light down the street. I initially thought it was one of those luminaries since it seemed like it was on fire. I realized quickly that it wasn't because it was moving too fast and there was no wind. We watched it until we couldn't see it anymore. We continued our walk, and not 5 minutes later, we saw the object come back. We again watched it move to the east until we could no longer see it. The object was flying lower than any plane, yet there was no sound coming from it.
Occurred the 3rd of August 2016, 0 hours 37 minutes and 0 seconds. Location: Valparaiso, in USA. Shape: circle. Duration: too scared to keep. Observed. No of observers. 2 characteristics: lights on object, aura or haze around object, changed color, flashing green lights, and they are shifting and moving erratically. No flight pattern is discernible. Moving in circular motions, and the brightness levels are constantly changing. The hairs on the back of my neck instantly rose.
Occurred the 18th of December 2017, 23 hours 52 minutes and 0 seconds. Local location: Valparaiso, in USA. Shape: flash. Duration: 5 seconds. No of observers. 1 green fireball in northern sky.
Occurred the 28th of July 2018, 4 hours 30 minutes and 0 seconds. Location: Valparaiso, in USA. Shape: formation. Duration: 30 seconds. No of observers. 1 bright vertical 3-star formation while walking south with my dog in the front of my property. I saw what I thought was a very close and very bright view of Orion's belt. Within seconds, the 3-star vertical formation looked as if it were pulsing, blinking and fading, dimming out and moving downward. At first I thought it was covered by a cloud, but it was a clear sky at that direction, with some visible clouds above me. The sky was very still, with no wind. I continued to watch the area for several minutes and they never reappeared. The formation did not make my dog react, as it was in the distance.
Occurred the 20th of April 2019, 19 hours 45 minutes and 0 seconds. Location: Valparaiso, in USA. Shape: light. Duration: 15 minutes. No of observers. 4 characteristics: left a trail, changed color, aircraft nearby, streaks of light seen at sunset. Changed position and color. At first, I saw what appeared to be a regular airplane, as seen from a distance, flying diagonally upward and leaving a trail of smoke in its path. Looking closer, I noticed there were 3 smaller, thinner horizontal trails of light beneath this larger light. Next to the airplane was another large light, which looked like a fireball with a trail of light behind it. It, too, was flying upward at first, but then switched direction, looking like it was facing the direction of my house. It also changed color, from yellow to red, before changing directions again, heading downward. Over the course of approximately 15 minutes, these 5 lights shifted directions several times. At one point, an airplane was flying toward one of the lights, and as soon as the airplane got too close, the light vanished. Eventually, the lights began to disappear. Some dived into the horizon while others simply faded away.
Occurred the 2nd of September 2019, 21 hours 0 minutes and 0 seconds. Location: Valparaiso, in USA. Shape: light. Duration: no of observers. 1 characteristics: lights on object, zigzag format behind airplane. Then vanished straight up.
Occurred the 12th of September 2019, 5 hours 45 minutes and 0 seconds. Local location: Valparaiso, IN, USA. Shape: circle. Duration: 10 minutes. No of observers. 1 characteristics: Lights on object 3 oblong lights round craft hovering. I was driving down RT30 to work at 5:45 am. I looked into the sky and seen a round craft with only 3 white lights on and hovering in the sky. I had to go to work, so I had my eyes on it for 10 minutes, but it was still there when I left this area. It was still dark out, so I could only see the shape and the 3 lights that were on. The lights were like oblong windows.